Yeah, I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. She put my TV in a sack. My Xbox was attached. She tried to go sell it for a little bit of crack. She's high as a horse, smoking crack, of course. She got it in the back alley with other crack whores. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She lives in a trailer for crack, she does sex favors. She's got a lot of babies, her life's a disaster. She got a flat booty and she got no boobies, but she'll sell her coochie, that thing it smells like sushi. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I got a crackhead called a crackhead.
What is up, everybody? Good evening. It is the Invasion Nation Evening Show. Oh, what is shaking? What are we doing? Sorry, I would have been on a lot earlier, but I had company show up, some friends of mine that I have not seen in a very long time. Stopped by, they were driving me through, so. Listen, you would be surprised. I sing a lot of shit in the shower. I'm like, if America's got shower talent, I would win. The only thing I wouldn't win on, scrubbing my ass. So, good evening, everybody. I hope your days went well. Mine was fairly uneventful outside of the usual dumbasses who can't drive. But other than that, yeah, pretty good. So, yeah. Ugh. What is shaking? Anyways, so I was day was pretty good. Got my truck back. Nice. No, Gus, you're not late. I just started. Ugh. Mine was awful. How can you have a bad day? You start off with the Invasion Nation morning show, you end the day with the evening show. How can you possibly have a bad day? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah. So, anyways, let's talk about athletes who got caught cheating. We know some, you know. We know some athletes who got caught cheating, right? Oh, yeah. Ugh. A little full of yourself there. What are you, jealous? I mean, you're the one tuning into my show every night. I'm not tuning into yours. Damn. Sorry, Tanya. I feel your pain in automotive repairs. Done a lot of damage to me in the last couple of months, so I do definitely feel that pain. So we're going to go down here. I had it loaded up here on the old playlist. Oh, what I did with it. Oh, yeah, right here.
And they checked it out.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You know it's against the rules.
Cheating in sports can end an athlete's career in the blink of an eye, and it can also cost athletes and teams millions to repair the damage done after the cheating occurs. Some athletes have got away with it, and some athletes were caught on live TV and were punished shortly after. Today we count the 10 athletes who got caught cheating. This first cheating athlete playing in goal was caught damaging the football pitch he was playing on. After his team conceded a penalty, the goalie had the idea to dig up the dirt near the penalty area, so that the penalty taker trips up and misses the penalty. But he was caught shortly after the penalty was taken and was punished shortly after.
Well, just watch what Hitz is doing here. He's just trying to kick up the ground a little bit by that penalty spot.
This next clip actually comes from a baseball player, Michael Pineda, who was caught cheating with a substance on his neck that he tried to blend in with his skin so nobody would see. But this substance is called pine tar and is banned in baseball, which is because it actually helps pitchers get a better grip on the ball, helping them pitch with an unfair advantage. He was caught when the referee thought something looked suspicious on his neck.
See, once again here, the Yankees, like a lot of teams, are shifting in the middle of an at-bat. After 2 strikes, Kelly Johnson went from third base to play the shift over in right.
I think they're going to check Pineda. Remember, against the Red Sox, he had what looked like pine tar in his hand. Later said it was dirt, but Farrell was going out to check Pineda. And they're throwing him out of the game. He went to his neck and he said there's something on his neck, so Pineda is being tossed.
I get
Why
that.
would you have it so apparent on your neck and the other time on his hand? Well, what do you do? It's clearly something's there on his neck and they checked it out. Why would you do that? You know it's against the rules.
Cheating in American football is common, but usually comes down to teams spying on each other during practices and using deflated balls and etc. But this cheat was caught on camera and is just plain dirty. The New York Jets coach actually trips up the Miami Dolphins cornerback. This could have potentially injured the cornerback and could have harmed his career, all because of this selfish coach.
He is on the Jets sideline.
Damn.
It looked like he got tripped by one of the members of the Jets staff. Well, this is just uncalled for in the NFL. Watch the knee here being stuck out on purpose to trip up Nolan Carroll. Not sure who that person is, but they should be ashamed of themselves for that type of action. That has no place in any athletic event.
This next scandal is quite hard to follow, but was one of the biggest scandals in sport in history. This figure skater,
Who
Tonya
remembers
Harding,
this
was
one?
competing in the Olympics with her rival, Nancy Kerrigan. Someone in Tonya's team conspired to break Nancy Kerrigan's legs so she couldn't compete, and she was attacked, but not to the point where her bones were broken. This actually got Tonya banned, even though she had nothing to do with it. Here's the video of Nancy after she was attacked.
I don't know, some hard black stick. Something really, really hard. Help me. We're gonna get you migraine here.
There's still speculation that she conspired with Tonya Harding to make this
Joe
happen.
Nakro was another baseball pitcher who was ejected from this baseball game after he was caught cheating with an illegal item in his possession. He was asked to empty out his pockets, and when he did, a small sheet of sandpaper fell out. Sandpaper affects the ball when it's
Twinkies.
thrown, and it affects the wind resistance, which can impact the batter's ability to hit the ball. He was shortly after ejected from the game.
There goes Tom Kelly. Y'all remember him?
You wouldn't really think that badminton would be a game in where people could cheat, but that's exactly what happened in the 2012 Olympic Games in London, where 8 players were disqualified. The players were from South Korea and China and were deliberately hitting the ball into the net and throwing away the win to avoid facing stronger teams in later rounds. And you could argue that this is a poor system, but this is still cheating nonetheless.
This is the way elite badminton usually looks. But this is the way America's arch rival, the Chinese top seeds, play. Deliberately serving into the net again and again, 8 times, despite a chorus of boos and a warning from officials. Then, watch this. China lets it drop, and South Korea follows up by serving it way outside the line. An Indonesian team followed suit by tanking, and the South Korean head coach admitted the Chinese started this, so we did the same. Remember, this is not backyard barbecue badminton. This is the fastest racket sport in the world, where the shuttlecock can travel over 200 miles an hour.
Diving is a huge problem in football, and it happens pretty much almost every game. The players will pretend they have been fouled by falling on the floor as if they've been tripped in hopes that they will receive a free kick or penalty. This dive in particular is very famous and comes from David Luiz, and he dives on the floor but looks up at the camera and starts laughing, knowing full well that he's cheating. Paul Millsap is a basketball player who is next up to shoot a free throw.
This one is
when he's about to throw the ball, he
weird.
notices something very
I remember
strange.
this.
He actually notices that the ball he's using is particularly sticky. Well, it actually turns out that the other team used an illegal substance to make the ball sticky, so that when Paul would throw the ball, he'd mess up the throw because the ball was sticking to his hand.
Millsap started his career in Salt Lake City, had some good seasons there, and then signed a free agent deal to get out. He's really a well-rounded player. In that first game,
Oh, this wasn't the one.
the
I thought it
Rockets had a
was.
19-point lead early in the game, and Millsap's telling him to look at the ball. Must be sticky. There's an argument going on.
The officials are saying that stickum is illegal, and the ball has stickum on it. And so they're going to have to exchange the ball.
This next cheating scandal rocked the boxing world for a long time. Billy Collins took a brutal beating in this boxing match against his opponent Louis Resto, but he took the punches like a champ, and his career actually ended up paying for it after doctors said he shouldn't fight anymore. That's how severe his injuries were from this boxing match, but they are only this severe because Louis Resto took the padding out of his gloves, making the punches more powerful. People only found out that Louis was cheating when Billy's trainer felt Louis' gloves after the game.
He was just pounding.
But then, as there always seems to be in boxing, came another part of the story.
When Resto crosses the ring and gives Colin the Judas kiss, as he's turning away, you can see Billy Ray's father's hand.
I don't think Billy Collins Sr., from what he told me, even thought that there might have been something wrong with the gloves until the very end of the fight. Otherwise, he would have pointed it out. It was at the end of the fight, when Resto went over to congratulate him, that he grabbed onto the gloves and held on, and he started screaming for the inspectors, "These gloves, these gloves."
You can't hold it, Commissioner. All the pens on him, damn glove. All the pens on him, goddamn glove.
What's fascinating is to look at who Louis Resto looks at.
Not looking down surprised at the gloves or wondering what's going on or looking at Collins and saying, "What are you talking about?" but immediately turning to his co-conspirator and waving him over. Panama just jumps in and starts yelling, "Those are the gloves you gave us. Those are the gloves you gave us."
Damn.
Resto was quickly taken back to the dressing room where his gloves were removed by referee Tony Perez. It's hard to think of a greater crime in boxing than tampering with the glove.
Diego Maradona was a very talented footballer, there's no question about it. He was one of the best players to play football ever. But in this World Cup, he helped Argentina win by using his hand to smack the ball into the net, which crushed football fans around the world. Thanks for watching, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
But, so, the reason I point this out is, the reason I point out all this cheating in sports, these people get paid multi-millions of dollars a year just to play. Get paid multi-millions of dollars a year to play. Chris, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, Dragon, here's the issue I have. Okay, let's talk about let's talk about the fact that, we had Tom Brady deflating footballs. We had the Patriots, Bill Belichick, who was spying on other teams, got caught against the New York Jets, actually, one of their rivals. Got caught against the New York Jets. Had people behind the New York Jets bench running a camera. Yeah. Let's talk about NASCAR. Jeepers. All the cheating that's gone on in NASCAR is unfucking real. Tanya, have you gotten a hold of Brent, car parts guy? Whisper me the year. Oh, it's a 2000 Oldsmobile Intrigue. And then what did you need? 3 sensors you needed on it. Mass airflow cam. Shaft sensor. I need to know what motor's in it. I'm assuming. 3.5. You're down by Marshall, right? Six miles from Marshall.
You there?
Yeah. Hey, got a favor to ask. A huge favor, like dire need favor. I got a friend of mine that lives down by you. It's got a 2000 Oldsmobile Intrigue with a 3.5 in it. They're telling her it needs a mass airflow sensor, a cam sensor, and a crank sensor.
Timing or intake leak?
I'm going with probably an intake leak usually.
Yeah.
Because typically on those you got to replace the entire plenum, right? They're just plastic plenums on those.
Well, it might be a map sensor.
Okay, you got an account at a parts store down there?
No.
Okay, so if I get you whatever parts you need, I'm going to be taking care of this out of my pocket.
Okay.
So she's kind of in a bad situation in a really worse way. I'll get you her particulars. If you could at least take some time to look over the car, I will, and you tell me what it needs, brother. I will make it up to you some way, shape, or form.
When does this need to be done?
As soon as you got time. I know you're busy, but this is like dire need important. She's got kids and everything. I wouldn't be asking otherwise.
Friday night work?
That'll work. I'm not. I'll take what I can get at this point in time. So I'll send you her particulars and then her address and name and all that shit, and then you can go look at it and let me know what you need for parts, and I'll just put the parts on my account.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
I greatly appreciate your brother, man. I owe you a solid.
All right.
All right, man. Bye.
All right, later.
Tanya, do me a favor. Message me with your address, phone number, send me a whisper. This is a very, very good friend of mine. So he'll come over and look at the car, and we'll get it taken care of for you. So this guy's a GM fanatic, so he'll know exactly what's wrong with it as soon as he looks at it. Told you, we treat people like family around here. That's how we do. So, I mean, I can't fix everybody's shit all the time, but you know, on occasion I happen to have the right people in the right place at the right time. So yeah, do me a favor, whisper me your particulars so that way I can get them to him. He'll get in contact with you. His name's Josh. Very, very good friend of mine. Veteran also, so make sure when he shows up, thank him for his service. Him and his brother both, they'll probably both be there. So make sure you thank him for their service. They were in the shit, as they say. So so they will be there Friday night, so you'll have to go tomorrow, and then Friday night he'll be there. He'll probably come pick up the parts Saturday. I'll put them on my account, and then once he tells me what you need. Yeah, you'll probably be up and on the road this weekend, so don't worry about it. Unless it's, even I think I can get the plenums overnighted. So they're not, don't worry, they're not that expensive. So, I mean, the sensors might be a little bit, but according to him, you're throwing some type of a timing code, so they're just throwing guesses at it. So he'll come over, he'll check it out, he'll let me know for sure exactly what you need, and then we'll get it taken care of. I didn't get to go on my trip this weekend. I might as well make somebody else's weekend better. It gave you 9 codes. Yeah, he'll come down and he'll take a look at it. It could be one sensor that's throwing all the codes. One sensor can affect all that. So it's definitely a timing related issue, but it could be something as simple as an intake gasket's leaking, which is very common on those cars. So he'll figure it out. He's very good with this shit. He's damn good at this shit. So and then I'll call tomorrow and find out what all the parts are gonna run. Make sure I have them here. No, I don't love car issues. I appreciate it, Bubba, but it's not needed. Ain't worried about it. I will do that. So, sorry, I just had to put a reminder on my phone to remember to call. Oh, listen. One thing for certain, two things for sure. I've had people help me out when I'm down and out, and a lot. So Oh, yeah. My P.O. Box is 101. And it's, here, I'll just put it in here. I'm pretty sure there's a command for this. Oh. Well, we're on the car subject. What's your go-to penetrating spray for rusty manifold bolts? Exhaust manifold. Little Miss Air Horn, hello. If it's manifold bolts, here's what I do. I'm typically a PB Blaster guy. I like PB Blaster because it sticks a lot better. WD-40 is also really good, but I'm a PB Blaster guy. One of the things I will tell you is you want to soak them down for a while. And then if it's exhaust manifold bolts, what you want to do is you want to get the vehicle up to operating temperature. If you can do it. Some vehicles you cannot do it, but if you can do it, get it up to operating temperature. It's going to hot. It's going to burn. But they come out a hell of a lot easier in my experience. And I've changed out a lot of exhaust manifolds. But PB Blaster has been my go-to. You just got to make sure you take the time. You can't just soak it and then hurry up and hit it. You got to let the shit soak in for a couple of days. So, Brent, what is shaking? Trans Am, hello. Good to see you. PB Blaster is definitely my go-to. All right, little Miss Airhorn, thank you very much.
We're making them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
Tanya just fell on some really hard times today. She's got to get her car fixed. 2000 Oldsmobile Intrigue. So I've got a friend of mine down her way who's going to go look at her car Friday night. Find out exactly what it is. And then I'm going to get, he gave me an idea of parts to look at. So I'm going to make sure that all the parts are on hand. And have to break the donuts loose and replace my cats. What kind of vehicle is it, John? Or Blake? I will tell you honestly, in replacing a car parts guy's wife, look at her, shows up like once every 3 freaking years. And it's like, oh, hey, guys. Hi. America, fuck yeah. All right, Matt. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to get Tanya's information, and then she's going to get a hold of him, and then I will have her get a hold of you also, and they'll coordinate all that. She can coordinate that stuff from her end. Oh, 98 Chevy Silverado. Honestly, I wouldn't even put fucking cats back in it. I wouldn't even put the cat back in it. Truck will run 900 times better without it. I just cut the cat out and put a piece of straight pipe in the son of a bitch. That's my opinion anyways. You'll notice a better gain in fuel economy, more horse, and more torque power, more torque. The catalytic converters and them fucking things were garbage from the factory. They had a life expectancy of 70,000 miles at best. They warranted so many of them catalytic converters out of them K-bodies, it wasn't even funny. So, I know because at the time when they started going bad, I was working in an exhaust shop and they were coming in at an all-time rate. And, you know, an exhaust shop, you had to replace them all unless... But there was a clause. If we wrote it up for off-road use, then what we did is we took the... wrote it for off-road use, and as long as they brought somebody with a car trailer or had a tow company tow them down the road, that's all we had to worry about. All right, Matt, greatly appreciate that, brother.
We're making them dirt road dollars, way out yonder, having them holler.
Yeah, man. We'll get her. We're going to get her done. Yeah, I just cut it off. Like, I'd cut it off and put a piece of straight pipe in that fucking thing. The truck's going to be a little bit louder, but you'll find out that truck will run a shit ton better without it in there. So, bull riding is Saturday before the street dance. What did I miss, Bubba? Yeah.
Salam alaikum!
Yeah. So what we got going on here is we're going to get Tanya's car hopefully up and going by this weekend. Yeah. New London has water days this weekend too. Yeah, I will do that somehow or another. Shelly Bean, are you from New London? Are we like neighbors? Yeah, I'm telling you, Blake, just get rid of the fucking thing. We don't have emissions. I mean, we don't have emission stations in Minnesota anyways, so you can put a piece of... I mean, if the exhaust is shitty, just put a piece of flex pipe in there and clamp it down until you can get it up to Iam's garage and have them actually do your exhaust. But, have a good night, all. Good early morning going to Nebraska. All right. I plan on going to Montgomery Gentry and Redwood Saturday night, Redneck, but have Tanya or your friend get a hold of me. I think they're going to do it Friday night is when they're going to do it. Brent is when my buddy's got available. And actually have them both you there. You'll actually like this guy when you meet him. You might even know him. So, yeah. I feel like I should know Shelly Beans in person. Like I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Town and Country Days next weekend. Wasted Time August 3rd in Pennock. Fun Days. Damn Jammers. Yeah, I whatever floats. Let's just get her car on the road. I will get all the parts. I just need to know what to get. I'm gonna order a mass airflow sensor, cam sensor, crank sensor, and I'm gonna check into a plenum and gasket. So, I'll get all that stuff rolling tomorrow, and then maybe I'll just meet you guys down there, or have it set up so that way. Oh, yeah. I know who you are. Jeez. Of course. So. I know exactly who you are. I thought that was you. I was just making sure. I'm actually doing a much bigger fish house this year. I won't be in the little midget suite this year, so all right, I appreciate it, Brent. Yeah, that'll I'll have you get together with Josh, and then I'll have Tanya coordinate everything between you guys. Actually, Brent, I can give you his information too. So, all sorts of shit going on. No. No. No.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Let's see here. Why? Why would you do that? Why?
You're fired. Get out of here.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Do you suck dicks? Do you suck dicks? Do you suck dicks? Do you suck dicks?
Oh, yeah. For little, you guys all use her for an excuse. Oh, we're doing it for Little Miss Air Horns. I just want to go fishing. I found a cheap fish finder that I'm going to try and save up for. They've got a cheap one you can get for like $200. I'm going to try that one out. So.
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Oh, don't worry, boss lady. It likes to just do that shit. I don't know why. It was doing it to Ice Cube this morning, fucking him all up. Riverdale. I'm just finishing up season 2 of Shooter. So. I'm waiting for Tanya to whisper me. With her particulars. Maybe she did. Maybe I should go into Twitch and just look. Oh, look there. It says there it is. Ow. Ow. Asshole, yo. Playing bagpipes in my ears. I hope he chokes on a Dorito. And he can't get it out. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I'm process of writing this stuff down. Alright, Cherry, thank you very much.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Thank you, Jerry.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Oh, damn. All right, Ruger wife, thank you.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Thank you, Brent.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
All right, boss lady, thank you.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Matt, thank you.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Chad, thank you very much.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Bubba, I appreciate you.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Jerry, thank you very much.
Making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
All right, Gus. Thank you.
We're making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Bubba again, thank you.
We're making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
Matt, thank you very much.
We're making them dirt road dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
What did I miss? Did I miss more? I may have missed more. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this coordinated. All right, what do we got going on? I missed Matt's last one. My bad.
We're making them dirt
Thank you,
road
Matt.
dollars. Way out yonder, having them holler.
So, yeah, I'm just coordinating with my buddy here. Tanya, since you're in here, I'm gonna need you to coordinate between Brent and my buddy Josh when he calls you, or he messages you. Coordinate to get everything set up for Friday night because Brent's got plans Saturday night, and I will try and drive my happy ass down there after work Friday. So, if anything, if I get an order for the parts, I'll get the parts order put in tomorrow, and I'll just bring a stockpile of parts down, and we'll try and see if we can't have you on the road by Friday night. So, get some ass kicking done around here. Everybody hates a redneck till the car breaks down. So, yeah. Honestly, I mean, fuck it. We can make it a redneck throwdown for all I give a shit. So, I mean, if we can get this, All right,
Donate,
Justin.
yo.
I appreciate it, brother. So, oh, and I will do this. I will do this. Any donations made tonight will coexist with getting Tanya's car fixed, as well as going towards the waxing, just like Justin just did. You see it shows up on the waxing. It will go for both. And we'll do whatever it takes to get her on the road. So that'll fix about anything. So if I have to, I have access to a car trailer if need be, so I can definitely run a car trailer down too. We got to get it up on a car trailer. We'll pull that Oldsmobile with the Ford, show it what power feels like. Well, everybody's got duct tape, Sarah. Duh. That's like standard issue. Oh, Trans Am's got a car dolly. Good deal. That's like standard issue. You don't ask anybody, don't ask any guy in this chat ever again if they have duct tape. If there's a guy in this chat right now that doesn't have duct tape, okay, if he doesn't have duct tape, any guy in this room that doesn't have duct tape, I'm pulling your man card. Plain and simple. All right, Justin, appreciate you, brother. We'll see you in the morning. I've got gray and black. I got the Gorilla black duct tape, and then I've got the gray actual duct tape. And I've got gray 3M. We'll get her done. We'll get her on the road. That's a done deal. We'll get her on the road. So and I got clear tape. I got all sorts of tape. I got clear tape, masking tape, duct tape. I got all sorts of tape. I'm never in any shortage of tape around here. Something tells me Matt has number 9 wire. I have number 9 wire, so I'm pretty sure that fluorescent orange. Yeah. I haven't. Oh yeah, I got lots of painter's tape. Matter of fact, I got a whole Rubbermaid container full of painter's tape. Just a little Rubbermaid container, one of the little ones. It's out in the garage. People are always like, why do you heat your garage all winter long? Well, let me tell you honestly, here's why. Because I have entirely too many chemicals and tape and things like that in there that I don't feel like replacing every year because it freezes up. Sure, you can use painter's tape. How's that, Gus? You can use painter's tape. Oh. So, holy shit, it's 10:30 already? Damn. All right, y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. Everybody's helping out. I got to get off of here. I will be doing the morning show in the morning, but I need to get some sleep. Oh. Here, I'll help you. I think I did it right. Oh, it might help if I actually typed in. There it is. You just click on that link. Look at that. Light. Matt, you'd be proud of me. I'm working on my diabetes that I don't have yet. So, anyways, y'all tune in tomorrow morning for the morning show. We'll get shit handled. We'll get her done. And, hot as hell. It's always hot as hell in Kansas. Why is it every time you go to Kansas City, it smells like a fucking cesspool down there? Nobody's ever explained that to me. It literally does. Every time I go through Kansas City, whether it's the Kansas City side or the Kansas side or the Missouri side, it always stinks like a fucking cesspool. I can never figure that out. Like, literally, it smells like a fucking sewage plant. I've never figured that out. And I've been driving through there for over 20 years now. Ice Cube, what's happening? We were talking shit about you. About how Streamlabs was kicking your ass out this morning. The river. So, tells you your username is invalid. I don't know how the donate part works. I never used it. Oh yeah. Damn. Okay. So, yeah. This is crazy. I did a test tonight just to see what would happen because normally, before, even on slobs, I always had to restart the computer. I always had to restart the computer and do it over. Tonight, I just jumped on and hit start stream, which is really nice because now I don't have to reset and go through all the shit again. I can just end the stream and restart the stream, and it's really, really nice. So, but, anyways, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get off of here. I've got to get some sleep. Get some stuff done. Anyways, I love you all to death. Thank you all for helping out. Brent, I appreciate you, brother. Trans Am, appreciate you. All y'all that donated to help get Tanya's car on the road. We will definitely get that done. I greatly appreciate y'all 100%. So, I will see y'all in the morning. Till then, y'all keep them cold, keep the bottoms up, and we'll catch you in the AM.
Yeah, I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. She put my TV in a sack. My Xbox was attached. She tried to go sell it for a little bit of crack. She's high as a horse, smoking crack, of course. She got it in the back alley with other crack whores. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She lives in a trailer, for crack she does sex favors. She's got a lot of babies, her life's a disaster. She got a flat booty, and she got no boobies, but she'll sell her coochie, that thing it smells like sushi. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. She says she ain't on nothing, but she tweaking on something. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I caught a crackhead stealing my stereo last night on my patio. I got a crackhead called the crackhead.